Okay, so the question, how to organize VSTs in FL Studio? This is a very good question. It took me a while to understand how to do this in FL Studio, but after you do, it's very simple and it's easy to do. And if I show you my FL Studio, you will see that I have, for instance, this folder here called third-party plugins. I have some from Air, I have from Arturia, and they are organized in folders. And let's see if I have something else. Sonic Vox. I have here some that I didn't bother to organize. But as you can see, I have a set of plugins that I have already in separate folders. Of course, this is because I have a tree here. If I had categories, this will show me as an entire list. But at the same time, you can see that it says here third party, so it's still organized, but it's a list, only a list, not like a tree. I really like the tree because I can go into the folder that I want, and I don't know, it's kind of better for me to organize stuff. And as you can see, we still have the organization that we set up. So let me go to simple. Simple will just give us a tree without any, or a list, sorry, without any folder or information of folder. This will just list all of the plugins in alphabetic order. And then we have, again, the tree, which gives us some type of menu kind of organization like we have here, for instance, with stuff like this and here and all this type of menus. That's why I like tree, because it gives me like a menu vibe style, I guess. And the same thing here happens in the effects. So the thing is the same. And first of all, you have to make sure that all of your VSTs are installed correctly. And second of all, let's go to here to the browser. And here we have everything that we need to play or to configure the FL Studio, kind of. Mostly, but not all. But in terms of the way we have our plugin list, we can go here to plugin database, and we will have effects, generators, and installed. If I go to install, we still have effects and generators. And if I open this one, for instance, we can see that I have the entire list of the things that I had here. If I show you, we have effects, and we have third-party effects, we have air, and we have air. Then we have controller, we have daily beats, delay reverb. You see the point where I'm going with this. And we have waves, and we have waves. So this one here will list everything that we have here will also show here. The way we have set up here, it's the way we have set up here. And the same can be said for generators. So if I go here, third party, it shows third party, and then we have air, Arturia. I hope you can see the point of this. If we go here now to the install, we see that we have Fruity, New, VST, and VST3. So we can have a list of all the plugins that are installed instead of having the structure that we have here, for example, in the effects and generators. This will show us everything that is installed in our system. Let's go to generators. We have New, VSTs, and VST3. So we can also go here and grab, drag and drop stuff. So let's say that I want, let me choose a fast one to open, addictive keys. I can just drag and drop and it will load addictive keys. So that's the same as going here, addictive keys. Like I usually say, there's several ways to do the same thing in FL Studio, and that's why I think it's a very powerful tool, and that's why I like it. Or one of the reasons, of course. So let's go to how to organize it. That's a lot of talking just to do how to organize this. So let's go to the meat of the question. And let's say that how can I move things around here? I can't just drag and drop stuff here to organize it. What we can do is right click here and do open. And this will bring up a folder in your system. And here we can organize whatever you want. Let's say that I want to create, and actually I can take some advantage of this and do this. I have here Analog Lab V. I can just, actually this is for effects. Let's go to generators. I have here the codecs stereo, which is a wave plugin. So what I can do is create a new folder called waves, and let's bring the waves stereo codec there. And for instance, Melodyne, I don't use it as a synth, so let's remove that. And if I go here to third parties, I have also some other plugins from Waves. These ones, the Rhapsody, and let me see what else. Launch Lizard, no. Groove, Symphonic, Ultrasonic, no. I think those are the ones. Let's Control X, and let's go to Waves and Control V. Okay, let's lower this. Let's move this folder away. And now if I do a refresh, reread structure, now we have a waves folder, actually generators. Now we have a waves folder here. And if I go back, I also have, I probably need to reload these. Let me open up a new folder, a new project. Where is it? That's strange. It should give me here the folders automatically with waves. Okay, probably it was just an update. Yeah, I would changing the categories to 3 updated already the thing here. So as you can see, now I have a new folder, a new entry here, and I have all the waves plugins ready here for me to just load them whenever I want. So that's basically it. You can pretty much do everything here in the generators and organize stuff as you want. And the same thing can be said here for the effects. You can also delete stuff if you don't want the plugin that you have in your list. If you don't want it, you can just come here, delete it, and it will not delete the plugin, but it will delete an information saying that you have the plugin in your list. That's very different. It will not delete the plugin itself. The plugin is a different type of file. As you can see, this is a FL Studio preset file. Usually a plugin, if it's a VST2, is a DLL, which is a dynamic link library, which is a type of file that is used to link stuff in Windows. But I don't want to be too technical about it. But that's basically it, how you can just organize VSTs in FL Studio. I think that's the best way to explain. I hope it answered your question. And yeah, thanks for asking.